Hey violinists of YouTube. In today's video, we're going to be talking about one specific topic that you have requested in the community board on my YouTube channel, and that is left hand articulation. We're going to go deep into left hand articulation, what you need to do with the left hand, what you need to do with the right hand, ensure good, clear articulation on the left hand. Stick around to the end of the video. You don't want to miss this. If you're meeting for the first time, my name is Eric. I'm a violinist. Thanks so much for coming across this channel. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so that way you get notified for when new violin videos come out. Helps me out as a content creator to provide more videos for you. In this video specifically, we're going to be talking about left hand articulation under a slur, because you might notice that in piano music we have long slurs in the piano music. However, those are not technically slurs, right? Because how can piano slur? It doesn't make any sense. But those are actually phrase markings, the musical markings as to what the composer wants the phrase to do. In comparison to the violin, we have, let's say we have a bunch of different left hand articulation techniques that we can do under a slur. So one of them, let's take a Schrodiak exercise, for example. You might notice that as I'm articulating that left hand as I go up the string. So if I go up the note, you hear that little bit of sounding as me pounding on the fingerboard. Actually, it's not that much though. There are a couple things that you need. You need speed and agility of the finger. So if you have slow fingers, you're not going to get a sound from the left hand. But if I have a little bit of speed and agility onto the string, right, then I'll get that really pounding sound on the left hand. Now, Eric, what about when you're going down the scale? Like, for instance, well, in this case, we want pluck this left hand string. There's also left hand pizzicato for those of you who are new to us on this channel. And we have, you notice how there's a bit of clarity while I'm plucking the string. Cellists also do this if they really want to get a clear sound from their C string or their G string. They would actually pluck the string as the bow moves, so that way they get a nice clear beginning of the note. But in our case, you want the speed and the agility of the fingers of the left hand to articulate the sound, but then on the way down, you can't really repound the fingers, like, because then you'll end up playing three notes, right? So when we have pluck the left hand, or try to do this exercise on E string, and then there's that famous Round of the Goblins kind of excerpt, and that'll help you get that nice clear up. You will build some calluses and it will hurt a little bit at first, but I guarantee you that you're gonna build a lot of clarity under slurs. This is also clear in the fourth movement of Beethoven's Opus 18 number 1, right? So in the first violin, that entire movement is full of these kinds of slurs. If I do it without the pizzicato, the left hand pizzicato, I can do it. It'll sound okay, but if I'm trying to project each single note and make sure that each single note is clear in a big, large concert hall, of course I'm overdoing it to make a point, right? I would not, that's too much, right? But if I do a little, just enough, then I'm gonna get that really nice clear sound out of my slurs. Another example of this is Mendelssohn's Violin Concerto, first movement, first page. So we have all of that is underneath the slur. So check this out. And then I'm pulling the fingers to create that articulation. and then all of that requires plucking of the left hand. So it is something that you have to practice, and it will be painful because you have to build calluses under your left hand, and it'll create a lot of strength to be able to do that. And once you establish that, then you've unlocked another level of your violin playing, because then you're gonna have nice, crisp, clean sound and notes that are really articulated underneath the big slur. Another one is Schubert's Bumblebee. So all of that, I'm pulling the string. I have my, A sharp as an anchor. You can hear that there's that clarity. There's that, that crisp clarity that comes from the left hand. If I do, I'm not gonna get that clear sound if I only rely on the speed and the agility of my left hand. If I combine the three, the left hand pizzicato, and I also combine the agility and the speed, and then you sound really, really good. And if there's anything that I want you to take out of this video, is that three things. You need speed, agility, and the left hand pizzicato from your left hand. Because once you start incorporating that in your practicing, especially in your scales and in your Shradek, in your Sevchek, all of that is really, really beneficial. Because if you work on that, outside of the music, you really get to focus on what needs to be done with the left hand. How does my hand feel? How is my hand shaped? Is it more this way? Is it more that way? And I have a bunch of other videos on the YouTube channel that addresses, left hand posture and position, so that you can rely on those on the YouTube channel. I hope this video helped you when it comes to left hand articulation, and I hope it answered any kind of burning questions that you've had about left hand articulation. Leave a comment down below. Was this video helpful? And what do you do to ensure left hand clarity and left hand articulation? I want to know your thoughts. I want to get a conversation going down below. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope this video helped. If it did, hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, so that way you get notified for when new videos come out, especially violin videos. And it also helps me out as a content creator to provide more videos for you. Check out some other violin videos that I have on the channel, and I hope that they will be helpful for you. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.